Hey guys, what's up? John from Cyclins here. Welcome to the 7th episode of Ecom Data Cooler Talk, where we talk about important topics in e-commerce data next to a water cooler. Okay, so today we're going to do part 3 of a 3-part series of the most commonly used tables in e-commerce, products, orders, and customer table, and we're going to talk about the customer table today. Before we get started, I just got back from Shopify Unite and it was an awesome experience. For those of you who aren't familiar, Shopify Unite is an annual conference hosted by Shopify for their partner ecosystem. Partners are a big part of Shopify's platform as designers, marketers, and developers fill the gaps in e-commerce merchants' operations and support their business growth. Harley, Shopify's chief operating officer, came out saying that Shopify is building the world's first global retail operating system. I'll explain what he means by that in my 3 key takeaways from day 1. Number 1. They will extend multilingual and multi-currency support to all merchants, as well as making online shopping more immersive with product videos, a 3D model, and AR coming later this year. Number 2, making offline shopping better. Shopify's point-of-sale systems is live at over 100,000 merchants and live at more retail locations than Apple, Walmart, and Target combined. They saw an opportunity to reinvent brick and mortar not just with hardware, but with their new POS software as well to track orders, products, and staff productivity. Number 3, making fulfillment better. Back office operation is complex, and they're rolling out shipping profiles to all merchants, so when you need to ship a t-shirt versus a vinyl record, you can apply a different shipping profile for each product. They're also finally rolling out order editing to all merchants, so when somebody needs a different size, that can be done. The biggest announcement of the day is actually Shopify Fulfillment Network, which sounds eerily familiar like FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, which Shopify will also pack and ship your orders for you. It'll be interesting to see how they pull this off. And if you want to learn more about the keynote, I will copy the link in the comment section below, so check it out if you have time. Okay, let's dive in. So what is a customer table? Well, a customer table stores information about your customers, whether it's from your store's account creation page, other form fills, or pop-up email captures. It typically stores a customer's name, email, physical address, purchase history, and maybe a few custom fields like notes and tags to allow you to further describe the customer. An accurate and up-to-date customer table is one of the most important assets to the business, if not the most important. As the business grows, the list gets bigger and bigger and the information collected increases exponentially, which makes identifying patterns very challenging. This is where data science and machine learning can help you more effectively learn about customer behavior. By combining products, orders, and customers table together, we can start painting a pretty good picture of the customer's journey and use lifecycle metrics to create customer segmentation to group similar customers together. Next, we will use Shopify's customer table as an example, and let's take a look. So what's in the customer table? Well, let's break it up again into 3 sections: customer attributes, session info, and customizable fields. First up, we have customer name. It seems very basic, but first name is actually the most commonly used personalization email templates. Furthermore, you can predict a person's gender from their first name using machine learning models with about 90% average accuracy, so that gives you another way to segment your customers. Next, we have email. Email is a commonly used unique identifier for each person. It can be very useful when you try to merge different data sources together. Also, the email domain actually carries a lot of information. Are they using a personal email or are they using a corporate email? Are they using Gmail versus Outlook, or perhaps Yahoo or AOL back in the day? So the email domain alone can actually tell you a lot of information about the user behind the email. And then you have billing and shipping address. Well, the address is very important for shipping, but it can also be used to learn about customer shopping behavior by geographical locations. You could look at US versus Canada, you could look at East Coast versus West Coast, or even metro versus rural areas. Last, we have accept marketing flag. Well, as more and more people focus on data privacy, we all need to adhere to rules and regulations on when you can or cannot send promotional emails to customers, with GDPR being a great example in the European region. And then we have information about the session itself. Things like locale and language will help you localize in your store to local currency and language, as well as customary differences in how the data is written. Next, we have browser width, height, and type. The width and height is highly correlated to the device the user is using to visit your store, as in smartphone versus desktop. But the type of browser they use can actually tell you a lot of information. Whether they're using Chrome, Firefox, or Safari can actually help explain differences in users' behavior. The last section is custom fields. These are typically user input fields like the note section used by customer support to indicate additional information about the customer. Tags are also commonly used to segment customers. For example, you could set a VIP tag for a customer when they spend $100 or more, or tag the customer with the products they previously purchased, as well as size and color preferences. Okay, so now we have orders, products, and customers table. Let's take a look at a few examples of what analysis is possible and why you should care. So what can customer data do for me? Well, we're finally here with orders, products, and customers table unlocked. The possibilities are almost endless, so we'll only just focus on 3 examples below. Number 1, RFM segmentation. We can now finally segment our customers based on their score ranking in recency, frequency, and monetary. If you're not familiar with RFM, please check out episode 4, What is RFM? We can segment our customers into MVPs, bargain hunters, likely to churn, and low-value users. We can then align our marketing efforts into each of those scenarios, like reward top spenders, increase order value, prevent churn, and suppress low-value users. RFM is a simple and effective way to increase conversions and clicks that every merchant really should be doing. In addition, you can create custom lookalike audiences from your high-value segments. Number 2, customer journey analysis. With a clear understanding of where each customer is in their life cycle, whether they're new signups, first-timers, repeaters, or loyal customers, we can start map out their journey using historical data to better inform our marketing around order timing, next likely purchase, and complementary upsells and cross-sells. Contextualizing marketing efforts can often lead to higher engagement with fewer emails, while calibrating promotional strength based on purchase likelihood can help maximize margins by avoiding a discount when you don't need one. Number 3, product segments. Oftentimes, you have a product of a particular type or theme, and you want to know which customers are likely to buy this product. For example, you have a Bordeaux red wine at $450 a bottle. You want to know which customers prefers French wine, drinks red, and can pay up to that price range. Or maybe you have a new t-shirt design, which is a mashup of Disney characters in Game of Thrones, and you want to know who's more likely to buy this t-shirt. This is when combining orders, products, and customers table and study customer behavior can produce powerful results. In summary, we looked at what's inside the customer table, what kind of information we might be able to derive from customers' name and email, as well as a few powerful ways to increase conversions such as RFM segmentation. We have really only begun to scratch the surface with what's possible with the customer's product and orders table, and so keep iterating on what's available and grow with the data you collect and look for new and interesting ways to optimize marketing and retention. Finally, data is power, and we want to give e-commerce data powers back to the people. So join us and start growing with your data today. If you like the video, don't forget to hit subscribe. Thank you.